In this video, we're going to show you some strategies on how to engage your core and then using those strategies in other exercises. In the first video, Matt's going to demonstrate an easy breathing technique to start engaging your core, and then we're going to show you some more challenging exercises from Trevor to show you how to start engaging the core in other ways. These are exercises you can find in our do-it-yourself programs. To get more info on that, be sure to visit uprighthealth.com/DIY. In this video, Matt's going to demonstrate a breathing technique that has helped him and many of the other trainers at Upright Health start engaging their core properly and efficiently.
We're going to practice breathing in a way that helps you activate your abdominals to stabilize your rib cage and your pelvis. Start with a hand below your belly button and a hand on your chest so you can feel the movements of your breath. As you inhale, you should feel your belly inflate underneath your bottom hand, and as you exhale, you're going to want to focus on feeling your abdominals contract. While you're doing this, make sure you maintain a neutral lower back position, meaning there's still a curve in your lower back and a gap between your body and the floor. Exhales should be forceful out through your mouth, so hard that you actually feel your abdominals contract. You want to be blowing air up towards the ceiling through pursed lips to resist the airflow so that your abs must contract to get every last bit of air out. Use your hands on either side of your belly so you can feel the strong contraction in your abdomen as you exhale. The goal here is to teach the rib cage to stay still while the abdomen stretches out and contracts hard. This helps you stabilize your ribs and your pelvis. This needs to be practiced constantly. Once you can feel the stretch and contraction of your abdominal muscles, we're going to work on a strong contraction by exhaling all the air out of your body and then maintaining all of that ab contraction as you try to inhale. You can place your hands on the sides of your ribs so you can breathe and inhale into the sides of your rib cage. You want to minimize any lifting of the sternum towards your face and really focus on the strong exhale to get the ribs to cinch down towards your pelvis rather than allowing it to lift up. Keep a neutral spine throughout the exercise and really focus on strong exhales. That is what's going to help you engage the abs as much as possible. Remember, you can always use your hands to double check that your abs are firing as you're blowing air out through the pursed lips. As you get better at this, you should feel like your abs can hold your rib cage and your pelvis in this neutral position during inhale and exhale.
It's important to be able to breathe in this way and to maintain pelvic, spine, and rib cage stability while you're doing exercises in really all of our programs. If your rib cage moves and wobbles while you're trying to stretch things out in your shoulder, it's not going to get you as much benefit. Same thing with your spine. If you are finding that you can't stabilize your spine while you're trying to stretch your hips or work on something up above or down below, you're not going to get as much benefit. And for your hips, it's really important to be able to stabilize the pelvis while you're doing any sort of stretch or exercise because it helps you engage the right muscles around the hip joints and around the pelvis to help you move and feel better.
Now you have an effective way to engage your core just from breathing. Here are some more exercises to start engaging your core.
This is the hollow body hold. This is the easiest version in working towards the hollow body hold. It's the hollow body tuck. What we're gonna do is lie down on the back. We're gonna pull the knees up so the hips are about 90 degrees. Next, we'll tuck the chin to the chest And then we're gonna curl our body forwards so that we can reach our hands as far towards our feet as possible. And we hold. So the key points here are keeping the knees, or keeping the hips at 90 degrees and not letting them drift towards you. This makes the movement too easy. We want to keep them at about 90 or even slightly past. Next, we need to make sure the lower back stays on the ground. If we start to come up and the lower back comes off the ground, we're not getting any of the benefits we want. So in that case, it's okay to pull the knees a little bit closer. Also, keep the chin tucked. That's gonna keep your neck safe, and it'll also help strengthen the front of your neck. The next version in the hollow body series is the hollow body V. This is where we're going to go into the same position as the hollow body tuck, but then we will straighten the legs and lift the hands overhead. Everything in the hollow body tuck still applies. We still keep the chin tucked, we still keep the knees squeezed together, we still keep the lower back on the ground. The only things we need to think about now are squeezing the quads really hard to straighten the knees, pointing the toes, and reaching as long as possible with the arms. As you get better at this movement, you can start to lower your hands and feet further away from each other towards the ground. And this makes the movement progressively more difficult. The final progression in the hollow body series is the full hollow body hold. The same rules still apply as the first progression, the hollow body tuck. We keep the chin tucked, lower back on the ground, knees squeezed together. And for the setup, we're actually gonna go through the same progression we took for the other versions. So we tuck the chin, reach forward, squeeze the knees together. Then we straighten the knees, lift the hands overhead, but now we're going all the way towards the ground with the legs, and we start to uncurl the upper back a bit to get the hands closer to the ground. Notice, I still have my lower back firmly pressed against the ground. If it starts to come off, this progression is too hard for you, and you need to go back to the V. That's the hollow body hold series.
Now you know how to engage your core. Now watch Trevor dance. And we're back. If you want more practical tips and advice on how to improve your body, check out our do-it-yourself programs at uprighthealth.com/DIY. If you like that video, please click the like button below. If you want to see more videos of core engagement or Trevor dancing, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as always, pain sucks, life shouldn't.